how to become more lucky. I always remember an anecdote I read when I was a kid. One of Napoleon's generals was recommending an officer to receive a higher rank. He listed all of his accomplishments, medals, and honors. After hearing all of this, Napoleon asked, "But does he have luck?" Napoleon recognized the importance of luck. It captures a lot of those X factors, those factors that no one can really explain, even the person that has the luck. But those intangibles are very important, and many times they span across many diverse areas and across the person's life. I've been exploring luck. I think it can partly be explained, and there are reasons for it. We just can't totally understand it. But some people are luckier than others. Here are some points on lucky people. Lucky people see opportunity within problems, when most would just see a problem. 1A. Similarly, lucky people turn weaknesses into strengths. 2. Lucky people work hard. 3. Lucky people work hard in areas that they are very good at and can improve in at a rapid rate. 4. Lucky people know when to cut their losses / know when to quit. 5. Lucky people can turn their internal world into the external world. 5A. They have a goal and a plan on achieving that goal. With the goal vividly in their mind, things fall in line, and it seems like the universe is working with them. 5B. They have a picture in their mind of something they want, and it happens in reality. A lot depends on getting that internal picture and making it as detailed as possible. It's tough getting something in the external world if you don't have it first in your internal world. 5C. For instance, Sam Earls, a very lucky person, said it would be very nice if there was a new girl resident counselor he could date. He had the hope, and I thought it would never happen. The odds against it were extremely low, but he's now dating a new girl resident counselor. The same applies to my EADS fellowship. I had my eye on the EADS fellowship, thinking it would be really cool to get, and I did a lot of research to figure out what I want to do with my SPIA degree. That was for my master's. 6. Lucky people are open to new things in life. Their eyes are open, and they are open to new events and meanings in their lives. 7. Talent plus opportunity equals luck. That's from a book called Agile Results. 8. Lucky people have a very good social network. 8A. I was able to work with Mrs. Scott's AP European History class because she was teaching both AP Euro and AP World in the same period. I had that connection with Mrs. Scott. Also, it all started because Christina, my sister, saw Mrs. Scott at Barnes & Noble and talked to her. She found out about Mrs. Scott's predicament, and she said that I'd love to work with her AP Euro class. So it helps to know people who have a large network and are good with other people and know what is happening in other people's lives and can match people up. 8AI. This story also shows that I had the courage to teach the AP Euro class, even though I was not a history major or minor in college. It also shows the work ethic that this opportunity needed, traits all needed by lucky people. 8A2. This opportunity also helps to roll the ball for other opportunities. Lucky people use opportunities to continually accelerate their balls. I was afraid that I might not be capable enough to handle it, but things like that are the best things that prove your ability. Get the ball rolling and build yourself. Now I have a similar opportunity with the Eats Fellowship. 8B. Sam Earls got his RC got an academy job because his mom found out about the opportunity and encouraged him to apply. 9. Lucky people can take chances. 10. Lucky people trust their gut and have a good gut to trust. A good unconscious and the ability to tap it. 11. Lucky people have goals and plan to reach them and are productive. 12. Lucky people are open to what life throws at them. 13. Lucky people enjoy life. 14. I always said I was the second luckiest tennis player I've ever known. Chris Ardrey, that's my friend, is the first. I don't know why Chris was so lucky, but I can partially explain my luck. So 14A. I played with margin. I hit with heavy topspin, so when the ball hit the net, it would usually fall on the opponent's side. The ball would usually have more margin over the net with topspin, and it would drop into the court more easily. 14B. I had a good mindset. It was focused on improvement and enjoying myself and having a good workout. I wasn't very concerned about the score, just to the extent of enjoying the competition. In some, I was concerned about the reality instead of the shadows, a lesson that can be applied to anything. 14C. I was loose. I realized that being loose allowed for better play, and I enjoyed playing more when I was loose. 14D. I have a good strategic mind. I understood my strengths and weaknesses as well as my opponents. I understood the finer points as well, like what wasn't working for my opponent, a certain area or height that was causing my opponent trouble, a stroke of my opponent's that was causing short shots, which I then could use in a larger plan, like using it to ultimately get to the net or take the ball early. I understood the timing of my opponents. Were they a player that rushed through the points or took their time? I understood how they'd perform throughout the match and how they react to different scenarios. For instance, a player might tighten up on crucial points, which is more reason for you to rush the net or something like that. All of this means that lucky people are strategic and have a very good understanding of their environment and the people around them, whether they be opponents, allies, friends, business contacts, co-workers, etc. They then know how to translate this knowledge to their advantage. 14E. For some reason, most of my shots would be deep shots, making it tough on my opponent. Ever since I started playing, my shots were just naturally deep. I didn't work at it, it just happened. And so most of the time my shots would just fall just inside the line automatically. I guess the lesson here is to take notice when you're naturally good at something and you improve at a rapid rate in that area. Lucky people know how to get into their respective areas. 14F. Even when I shanked the ball bounces off the frame of the racket. The ball would end up on the opponent's side. I can't say exactly why I was so lucky in this respect. Again, there are just some areas where some people are just more lucky. So pay attention to areas in which you are just lucky. 15. Have fun with the activity and life in general. 16. Live naturally, explore naturally, learn naturally. For lucky people, things come about smoothly and through motion, not through effort and force and artificial means.